Welcome to the Artificial Intelligence Master section. Welcome to Lugano also. We are the first Artificial Intelligence Master in Switzerland, and I'm going to tell you why we make this offer and how good it is, I think. And first of all, AI is everywhere today. I try to say that today maybe AI is also something that is more close to informatics than some years ago. I also talk about advanced informatics in some case, because we are really here to solve practical problem now. Then there are big companies investing money in artificial intelligence, starting from Google. We also have here a very exciting experience with the big bank, UBS, that decided to open its artificial intelligence hub exactly in Ticino to be close to our ecosystem, to our university, and to our research center. Look on the left, there is Mr. Turing. I think you know him. He's one of the inventor of the inventor of the artificial intelligence. And still many years ago, he was really in favor of AI and was also very, very interesting on the major topic of today, that is machine learning. How machines are able to learn and improve their knowledge. Why here? Why in Lugano? Here we have a long history. We have a research institute that started many years ago in artificial intelligence in 1988. I was already born at that time, but I think you're not. And this was starting many years ago before the university. And around also this institute, now there is the Faculty of Informatics, and we are able to get experience and to get knowledge and to get competence from these two institutions. Then we cluster together and we offer the first program in Switzerland in this area. What we are going to tell you in this master about artificial intelligence. As you know, artificial intelligence, I call in many cases this is a sort of umbrella term, artificial intelligence, because we can describe AI in many different ways and from different topics, maybe starting from top going down. And if you look at this slide, you immediately see that AI is a sort of big container where we have also methodology like reasoning, expert system, and if we go a little bit down, we talk about machine learning, where machine learning, we talk about machine learning in different area, because we can have two kinds of representation. Usually when we ask a machine to learn, we have a representation that we call that is explicit, and we exactly look at the program, look at the context, and we see what the machine has to do in a human way. For example, we see rules, we see constraints, but there is now that maybe is the most important topic currently, the deep learning part, where we have a sort of representation of our brain that stays inside a computer. And if we open it, we are not really able to understand what is inside. And our master really covers different aspects of artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, because you also need to know a little bit of math and statistics to be good computer scientist in AI. But we also talk about algorithm, we talk about computer vision, we talk about how to deal with big data, then what is a data warehouse architecture. And we also have, if you like, the privilege to have a very nice robotic lab, a robotic team. And this is something that you students, you are going to profit from your experience here. Remember, and one of the tools to make this program very effective is the computer power. We are in a very nice country that I have to say we have money to invest also in this kind of resources. Then we have GPUs, we have very, very big computers. Then we can really teach you the state of the art, but not only in the hardware side, but also in the artificial intelligence tools. What about the program, the context? We, like a traditional master, is organized in 4 semesters, and each semester has 30 CTS. The idea is to provide you a set of courses that are mandatory, then you have to do them for sure, and also you have the possibility to some way personalize your curriculum, taking some elective course in a list of courses that are different semester by semester. At the end, you have to experience a thesis that is a 30 CTS, and we also offer you the possibility to spend 1 semester out of Lugano in another university and to maybe profit from culture and courses coming from a different area. I start from the first year, and you see on the left, on the right, I mean, you see when you see core courses, these are the core courses of the first year. We have machine learning, then we really start from the core of AI today, machine learning, but we give you in parallel a deep learning lab where you really test with state-of-the-art technology what you learn in the machine learning course. But you are a computer scientist at the end. Then we want you also to have the taste about algorithm, complexity, and how we want to give you the capability to take a problem and to understand whether it's difficult or easy to solve it using the current technology. We also give you the possibility to practice some numerical algorithms. These are tools that at the end are very useful in case you need to apply AI in practice. If you look on the left, we have the elective course. These are the same for the first and the third semester. I just want maybe to point out 3 interesting aspects of this course. We have a course that is called Advanced Topics in Machine Learning. I have to tell you, this course was not invented by me, but by the student directory. They came to me and they asked me, hey, Prof, we want a course with the state-of-the-art technology in machine learning. And we really set up a course starting from the need coming from the student. Here we really see new papers, new idea, new topics, and the student has the possibility to try, to test, and also to code some of this state-of-the-art technology. Blockchain is a technology that is very, very, very common today, and maybe is the base of some machine learning and artificial intelligence methodology, and we also teach this topic to the student. We do not forget, in case you want to experience something more in the direction of math, you have the possibility to study partial different equation, but also we you look at the last course, user experience design, we teach you how to interact, how a machine can interact with the computer. And this is really a crucial topic, user-machine interaction. We also have famous professors. This is my colleague Jürgen Schmidhuber. He is the inventor of LSTM, long short-term memory neural network, invented in 1997. And this technology is now, I think, the most, or the second, one of the 2 most used artificial neural network, but not in academia, in the business, in the companies. And Jürgen Schmidhuber is the professor of the machine learning course and also the responsible of the deep learning lab. In the second year, we want to give you also some information and some context about how to analyze data. We start to deal with this data science technology, but also we want to inform you that the reality is not deterministic always. Then we need to understand and to deal with the situation where we have some stochasticity, and then we teach you that. And the last core course is robotics. We have a very nice robotic lab with many robots. I maybe have the time to show you some video coming from the robotic lab. And remember, all these courses at certain point can also open your brain in the direction of a master thesis. Looking at the elective course here, we see, for example, that we do not forget that some of you also have the taste to become a businessman. Then we have something also related to business and application related to artificial intelligence. And one of the nice course we introduced 2 years ago is a combination. We do it with a master in philosophy, is philosophy and artificial intelligence, where we also care about ethics. We care about questions like, what is intelligence? What is a machine intelligent? What the difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence in terms of computer science and philosophy? We belong to a big network in Switzerland. For example, if you look, this is the logo of the Swiss National Science Research Center in robotics, and there are 3 main partners. One is EPFL, the other is in Zurich with the polytechnics and the university, and the third leg in this big program is now at the 10 years we have 12 years of program funded by the Swiss National Science Foundation. You see the last leg there is in Lugano. We moved to the third semester. There is the AI course that I teach. I try there to give you some background also about how to solve complex problems with artificial intelligence, with meta heuristics, for logistic problems, for combinatorial optimization problems. We also need to understand how to distribute the computation in case we have many parallel components in our software. And we want also you to start with the master thesis. It's not that you do exactly the master thesis in this semester, but you have the chance to start, to read, to make the first choice, and to start to find your professor for the master thesis. The electives are the same as the first semester, then I jumped them. Maybe I point out that we also offer a course on mobile and wearable computing. That's something that is really modern and really useful. This is me, okay, but I am one of the pioneers of a meta-heuristic that is called ant colony optimization and swarm robotics. Then I also offer you years of experience, not only in academia, but also in practice. And I think this is crucial for you, not only to meet, professors that stay on their tower, but professors that also spend some time on the field and with a close relation to practical problems and to the, I don't want to say a real world, but the role of companies and close to real problems. We close, this is the fourth semester. We want to deeper here 2 important topics. One is computer vision and pattern recognition. This is important today, how to extract knowledge from images. We start from the basic of computer vision and pattern recognition, and after we move to the geometric deep learning, where you really see a sort of, you know, focus, a shape, a direction of deep learning that is oriented to this geometrical transformation, and you close your master thesis now. Yes, this is a slide about the elective course that we do with the master in philosophy. You have the chance maybe to read something more, but this is something that I already mentioned, and this is very, very appreciated by the student, because in the same class you find computer scientists, but also people coming from the master in philosophy. And the course is given by two professors. One is coming from computer science, and the other is coming from philosophy, is a philosopher. Just some example of what we could do. This is an experiment that we did to teach a drone to follow a trail on the forest. Maybe we start the video and we see, I start it or start alone? I try to look, okay.
In this research, we designed a controller to make a quadcopter follow forest trails autonomously. These trails are used by hikers and mountain bikers, and this trail-following technology allows the quadcopter to quickly explore a wilderness area for search and rescue operations. The robot is equipped with a forward-looking color camera, which is its only sensor for navigation. Discerning these trails directly from camera images is an extremely difficult pattern recognition problem, which is also challenging for humans. In the images you see here, it is not at all trivial to determine which direction the trail goes. To solve the navigation problem, we designed an image classifier that takes an image as input and returns one of three classes indicating whether a trail is visible on the left side of the image, in the center of the image, or on the right side of the image. When the robot is on the trail, our controller applies the classifier to the image acquired by its camera and steers the robot in the corresponding direction in order to remain on the trail. The classifier is implemented using a state-of-the-art deep neural network with 10 layers, 150,000 weights, 500,000 neurons, and 57 million connections. Such a powerful classifier must be trained on a large data set of images, and for each image on the data set, it must be known whether the trail is to the left, in the center, or on the right. In order to acquire this labeled data set efficiently, we equipped a hiker with 3 head-mounted GoPro cameras, one pointing left, one pointing straight ahead, and one pointing right. Video was taken while hiking several different trails in the Swiss Alps, with the hiker taking care to consistently point his head in the direction he was walking. Each of the 3 cameras mounted on the hiker's head acquires images belonging to a particular class. The images taken from the camera pointing straight ahead have the trail in the center of the image. Images taken from the camera on the left have the trail to the right, and the images taken from the camera on the right have the trail on the left side. Using this procedure, we quickly acquired more than 20,000 images correctly labeled for our 3 classes. These images were used to train the classifier. The following experiments were performed on several alpine trails, different from those used to generate the training set. The custom-built quadcopter is equipped with an onboard Odroid computer, which runs the entire video processing and control system. In the videos you see, the AR drone navigates a mountain trail without any human guidance, purely using the information obtained from its camera. As you can see, the Deep Neural Network Classifier provides excellent information that lets the quadcopter safely navigate a variety of trails that it has never seen before.
Okay, this was a classical example of a research project where we also involved master students. And this was really funny because before this project, the only robot able to follow a trail was a robot able to follow a white trail on a green space. Then this is really more complex because we have shadow, we have light, we have trees, and we really train a neural network to do that by imitation, if you like. We take the student, we send the student in the forest for hours, and we got this image, and we train the neural network to do a similar behavior. what you could do after your master. Maybe you go on with a PhD, maybe you go to industry, but I want to tell you that coming from this university and the Dalle Molle Institute, there is an important person, his name is Sean Legg, is one of the three founders of DeepMind. And he did his PhD thesis here. And he was a smart guy because he was able to sell DeepMind in 2014 to Google for $500 million. Okay, hello, good luck, Shane, for your career. And you also are in an area where really Ticino is an AI ecosystem. We have a startup center with AI companies. We have two universities, one more theoretical, like where I'm talking today, and another more practical. We have the Dalle Molle Institute. We have companies, Nicense. I'm also the CTO of Artificially. Then I'm also involved in the business. And we have a lot of institutional activities that really want this canton to focus on AI. Then we have investment, we have energy, and we really work together also to bring you in the right direction. I also show you that also the city of Lugano is very interested and very proud to have the AI with us. And I show you this other video where the city of Lugano offer, again to me and to a colleague, the possibility to create a huge neural network below the train station. And the neural network is still there. If you come and you go below the station, there is a big tunnel where really inside you see an artificial neural network, but it is an artistic production. You are going to see there is an AI part because we have in a small room inside the tunnel an artificial neural network that is processing the gesture of the hand in real time, taking the image from a camera, but also an artist that really designed the shape of the network. We did also very nice parties inside. Now today we stopped to do it, but I hope we are going to make this night party. The last one was called Neural Night, together with you in the short future. Please see the video here. Okay, then if you also want to, to practice middle area between science, arts, you are in the right place. I'm going to conclude. Maybe I just show you a piece of video where
we consider a quad rotor equipped with a forward-facing camera and a user freely moving in its proximity.
Interaction. This is our robotic lab. Here we really train a drone to follow the head of a person with machine learning methodologies. I don't want to deep too much in this topic, but I want to show that we are very active in research, and this is really important. We bring the state of the art of our activities in our course. Then is really a good opportunity to come and study AI in Lugano. Yes, maybe you know AI is an important topic, but not only for academia. There are really companies that are looking for AI people. Then the market is growing, and yes, and you need to have the right knowledge, and make the right academic path to be also attractive by important companies. Also, the salary is important because machine learning engineers, data scientists are really the area where you have the right to get the chance to get the higher salary worldwide, and this is not a bad news, I think, for you too. I go to the conclusion of my presentation mentioning the Dalle Molle Institute that I directed for 25 years. This institute up to the last year was mentioned among the 10 pioneers AI research worldwide by the CEO of NVIDIA, that is the producer of these GPU cars. And if you see the other universities are Berkeley, Carnegie Mellon, MIT, New York, Montreal, Oxford, Toronto, then we are in a very good set of important universities. We offer you also a new campus. We have the largest square in Lugano, in the center of our campus is the largest square, and the building is completely new. We have everything now is in the same building, in the same campus. Then also you really feel the flavor of a big university, big technology. You see PhD students around, you see professor, you see colleague. Then it's a very nice place to come and to study. Some maybe practical information. I give you some practical information. You need to apply, and I evaluate your application. But if you did a bachelor in computer science, engineer, for sure you have the right to be admitted. In the other case, maybe we give you some debit to cover during the period of the master program. We also offer scholarship application, and also we are equipped in this period to give also lesson online in a digital way, to make exam in a remote way. But I think we change our habit this year, but we are still able to offer a very good master to our students. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you.